The AMARA woman is a uniquely designed, strong, essential, and graceful woman on the journey to improve her total body wellness through social connections, health, and happiness, and with a sense of purpose. You're tuned in to My AMARA Letters, real intimate solutions to your really intimate matters, advice letters answered live by Dr. Yvette. Hey AMARA Beauties, you're listening to My AMARA Letters, the show where I get to answer your advice letters live. With the perspective on health, business, relationships, and lifestyle, I'm your host, Dr. Yvette. This is episode 7. We're in the Fit For Me series, and this week's theme is after childbirth. Our word for the week is grace. Let's find out how this week's AMARA Beauty wants to level up her lifestyle. Dear Dr. Yvette, I am in desperate need of a new mommy makeover. I recently had my first child, who is now 3 months old. She is so beautiful and adorable. It makes me so happy to just cuddle with her all day. I love her baby smell. I love how her little hands rest on my face with such power, even though she's so tiny. I read and heard about all the wonderful things about being pregnant and about having a child. You know, the overwhelming love I feel for my child that would eclipse anything negative. People kept saying that the extra baby weight is to be expected, but it would fall off as time went on. They made everything seem so sugar and spice and everything nice. Let me tell you about my everything nice after childbirth. I've experienced so much so far. Number 1, my feet grew while I was pregnant and did not go back down to their normal size. I need new shoes. Number 2, my hips became wider while I was pregnant and stayed that way. Yeah, my husband likes it, but my wardrobe, not so much. 3, my daughter just flat out refused to breastfeed, which was a part of my weight loss plan. Number 4, my once flat stomach now has extra skin and is no longer flat. Number 5, my body is way more squishy than before. Number 6, I'm more tired than usual. 7, I suddenly feel anxious about everything and nothing at all when it comes to my baby. 8, I have forgotten what sleep feels like, or if I've even had any since I left the hospital. Okay, 9, my husband, he's been very helpful and I appreciate him taking all the time he's taken off work. And 10, I love my husband and baby and I find nothing but joy in being with them. 11, numbers 9 and 10 were just so you wouldn't think I was completely ungrateful. I don't know if I just held on to the good parts in the books I read about childbirth, but I feel inadequate as a mother, even though I know that I'm not. I'm in a really different headspace right now. It's unfamiliar to me. It would have been nice if life allowed me to experience one thing at a time so I could learn it and excel. I'm beginning to freak out because my husband goes back to work full-time in 3 weeks. His presence has been so reassuring to me. But the fact that I will be solely responsible for our daughter during the day is something that I do not look forward to. I honestly don't think I'll be able to manage without him. I've got to make some changes right now. My mother has offered to come and help for the next few months. I told her I'd think about it, but I really don't want to burden her. I feel like I should be able to handle this on my own. Plus, she lives out of state and it would have to be a whole arrangement for someone to watch over her home. The only things I know I need to do are to lose weight and get clothes that fit. But how do I find the time to exercise? How do I lose this weight but also be present for my daughter all at the same time? I'm in a place I've never been before. My body, my emotions, they're doing their own thing. And if my name wasn't on my driver's license, I'm not even sure I'd know who I am anymore. It's as if my life is out of control. I do not like this feeling at all. How do I regain control? Signed, new mother freaking out. Well, here's my response. Dear AMARA woman, congratulations on your beautiful daughter. Your love for your baby is conveyed in how you write about her. Every mother has probably wanted to ask these same questions. And many new mothers fear asking these questions because people can be more judgmental than helpful sometimes. So I'm glad that you're not afraid. Clear your mind of the images broadcasted of the celebrity's body that remain the same postpartum as it was pre-pregnancy. Pregnancy leaves no woman's body unchanged. And you're not the only new mother facing these challenges. Regardless of the exterior appearance, pregnancy and childbirth change a woman's body forever, no matter who you are. So rest assured, the fact that your wardrobe doesn't fit anymore and you have a softer body frame, it's normal, especially after childbirth. Your sugar and spice and everything nice reference made me laugh. But what you wrote also made me think. People normally speak from their present perspective. Their words were describing their experience after they learned the lessons it taught. So your perspective as you're experiencing being a new mother may not be the same, and that's okay. One of a new mother's major concerns is getting back in shape. Always make sure you get the approval of your doctor before starting any exercise plan. And then once your doctor approves, try exercising, maybe while your daughter's asleep or not crying. There are some pretty cool exercises like planks that you can perform that target the abdominal muscles. You can also do reverse crunches and scissor kicks. Search online really for guidance on how to perform these exercises correctly. And never underestimate the simplicity of walking. I know you're focused on getting back in shape, but girl, did you know that getting adequate sleep helps your body recover? It's also important that you eat a balanced diet so you have all the nutrients needed to get back to the normalcy you seek. I know a lot of women who continue to take prenatal vitamins after they had their baby, and this helped them with some of their postpartum issues. So again, check with your doctor to see if this might be good for you. Now, about all these hormonal changes you're experiencing. You probably thought a lot of these hormonal changes would automatically disappear once you delivered your precious bundle, but nope. In actuality, your hormones could take up to 6 months to regulate. So feeling out of control emotions, having brain fog, increased tiredness, and anxiousness of wanting to be like the best mother ever to your daughter, all this is normal. Get that. You've spent months, at least 3/4 of a year, not overdoing anything so you could be the safe haven for a life that needed you. Do you realize that you carried an entire human inside of you? Then you willfully endured the pain of ushering her into the world, and you continue to take care of her. You really need to take a moment to reach around and pat yourself on the back. Seriously, give yourself some grace. The same grace and kindness that you extend to others. Make sure you give it to yourself. You truly deserve it, and don't be afraid of becoming a new or different, better you. It is through life experiences that we evolve into who we are meant to be. And you don't have to throw the old you away. Just welcome in the new facets of who you are becoming. By allowing needed changes to take you further in life, you show your daughter the possibility of her doing the same. Life has such a beautiful way of making us step out of our comfort zones. And once we step out, we find that unknown change isn't always as scary as we thought. It was Beyonce who said, "My daughter introduced me to myself." She found out who she truly was after welcoming the presence of life that she was instrumental in creating. If it has not already, this will become more apparent to you as time goes on. As you mother your beautiful daughter, open up and allow her to daughter you into the best version of yourself. Your relationship is reciprocally intended to help produce the greatness of you both, individually and then collectively. I say all of that to say, honey, you are not failing. You are rising to the occasion and hitting every curveball new motherhood throws at you. You are figuring out an entirely new lifestyle, one experience at a time, without any clear instructions. So, new mother freaking out, you are new at motherhood. Your experiences, although they're unique, they're common for where you are in life right now. And it's perfectly fine to need and accept help. Again, give yourself grace to confidently be the great mother we know you already are. It is with grace that you'll overcome some of those challenging moments. So remember, you are deserving of that grace and kindness that you give to others. Let go of the idea of what you think you should be, where you think you should be, and remove the limitations. Allow yourself to be present during every precious moment of motherhood. My AMARA woman, welcome the new as the new envelops, evolves, and welcomes you. So as we close each and every episode of My AMARA Letters, I say to you, my dear AMARA woman, I'm Dr. Yvette, wishing you life's best and pouring into you so you royally pass life's tests, equipping you to power through life's stress, challenging you to live your best, and to make this day and every next day better than the rest. You're strong, resilient, and essential. Rare, delicate, and graceful. My beautiful AMARA woman, keep loving and living in the freedom of being you. For the complete letter and response, subscribe to My AMARA Letters, available on all podcast platforms, or visit theamarawoman.com. For a full visual experience, watch weekly episodes on YouTube, search The AMARA Woman, take a listen, and subscribe.